research. So the sun and the moon is conjunct the nakshatra of Shitra. Shitra is ruled by Mars. However, this new moon is opposed Mars in the third decan of Pisces. And could you all guess what energy rules the third decan of Pisces? Mars. Okay. So we have Mars heavy, right? Mars heavy. So it's really important that we kind of deal with Mars in full detail. See, a lot of people would never fully understand Mars, but a lot of people understand Ogun, right? Ogun is the blacksmith. Ogun is the energy that is creating, but Ogun is deeply related to Oshun. They even rhyme. Ogun, Oshun. Now, Oshun is the divine feminine. She represents feminine beauty, feminine wows, that honey, the beehive, all of this energy, right? But that's nothing but Venus and Mars in the energy of Spica, if you've been following along. What does this mean? It means that when you are in the right alignment with the divine feminine, and a lot of men ain't there, but I'm there and I can speak to this with full veracity and full truth. You do whatever your wife say do. And it's not a shade to my masculinity or manhood. It don't make me feel bad or nothing. You do that shit with honor. You look for her to give you instructions. See, that's a different type of energy. That's Mars. That's the evolved Mars. See, Mars is the planet of action and the planet of sexual urges, right? So when you are a young boy, and going through adolescence, it's like you are injected with Martian energy. And if you don't have the guidance of how special your Martian energy is, you just want to experience and feel the feelings of your Martian energy, which is, i.e., sex, right? So a lot of our young men, they crave sex, right? Because they are unevolved. They just crave the feeling for which Ogun represents. And then to make insult to injury, they don't have Oshun directing them. They don't have Yemoya directing them. They don't have Oya directing them. And a lot of men, because we are born in this patriarchal system, we are not even prepared for a woman to lead us. That is, you get the deepest spiritual nigga and bring them right here in front of me. And I say, are you ready to listen to a woman 100%? And they are going to quiver and shake and fold. I dare you to ask them. I follow my wife 150% without any lack of pullback for myself in my journey. It actually helps my journey because as an Ogunian, made that up, my job is to serve. But the relationship between Ogun and Oshun, it requires a restoration of the goddess, because generally the goddess does not know that she is the goddess. The goddess has grown up in this patriarchal system along with me. She feels subservient and weak in this system. So in order for us to realize, we have to understand two things. The woman is supreme. The woman is God. And we are to build that up in her. And once we've built it up to a particular level that we can trust, we are to receive instructions. This is the whole beehive. When you look at the queen bee, when she sends out orders, guess what the male bees do? They do whatever the fuck she say do. This is nature. This is cosmos. And for a lot of us, we are completely outside of it. We don't know left or right. We'll talk all day about LeBron James and if he's the greatest of all times. But when we want to deal with how we are to act within our close and intimate relationships, we don't have a fucking clue. Okay. So when you understand the opposition of this energy, you are to build up the divine feminine, right? And if you don't have a divine feminine to build up, you got to call your mama, call your auntie, your little sister, right? Help her with her music career. You know what I'm saying? Help her get her skating thing going off. Find a woman that you can help, or a developing woman that you can help, and build her up and listen for her instruction. If we do not build the goddess and let her know that she is the goddess, then she is thrown off. Well, I feel like a goddess, but ain't nobody fucking with me. Ain't nobody dealing with me. I'm just a goddess in my own right. Well, a queen bee without worker bees, it ain't no goddamn hive. And I use that as an analogy to when you understand your energy, you understand your power, you understand your following. There is no reason for you not to be surrounded by divine masculine and you having your choice. But if this is not your actual mantra, how do you expect to self-realize that? Okay. So when we are at our primal Martian state, and this could be a lot of men, right? It creates the wounds. So ladies, if you're dealing with a man right now, and he's pressed about sex, he is creating wounds. Now, are wounds negative? Not all the time, but are they unnecessary? They can be. If a man is not interested in restoring your goddesshood, then what is he actually doing? However, you may come across an Ogun. You may come across a man that is seeking to better you and to heal you so he could take your instructions. But we have to be on code about this. We have to understand this. And this is very personal. And I can bear witness, when you develop an intimate and sacred relationship with the goddess, your whole successful energy is changed. Y'all might have seen me walking up and down Broad Street in Columbus, but look at me now. Real live chandeliers, right? Real live chandeliers. And I owe it all to my wife. I owe it all to her. So get you one of those. Get you a goddess. Get you an Oshun. And build her up.